Greetings, fifth graders. Today I am going to begin sharing a book with you called Tuck Everlasting. Some of you may have been able to find this book in print or as an ebook or in a Kindle. That's great. If you were not able to find the book though, no worries. I am going to be reading just a little bit of it every day and doing some activities with it. So today I am going to read to you just the very beginning of it. It is called the Prologue. Prologue means a beginning. So we're going to do that right now. So again, it is called Tuck Everlasting. The author is Natalie Babbitt. This is probably about the 25th time I've read this. And I never get tired of it. I just love this book. So, Tuck Everlasting, Prologue. The first week of August hangs at the very top of the summer, the top of the livelong year, like the highest seat of a Ferris wheel when it pauses in its turning. The weeks that come before are only a climb from balmy spring, and those that follow a drop to the chill of autumn. But the first week of August is motionless and hot. It is curiously silent, too, with blank white dawns and glaring noons, and sunsets smeared with too much color. Often, at night, there is lightning, but it quivers all alone. There is no thunder, no relieving rain. These are strange and breathless days, the dog days, when people are led to do things they are sure to be sorry for after. One day at that time, not so very long ago, 3 things happened, and at first there appeared to be no connection between them. At noon, May Tuck set out on her horse for the woods at the edge of the village of Tree Gap. She was going there, as she did once every 10 years, to meet her 2 sons, Miles and Jesse. At noontime, Winnie Foster, whose family owned the Tree Gap woods, lost her patience at last and decided to think about running away. And at sunset, a stranger appeared at the Fosters' gate. He was looking for someone, but he didn't say who. No connection, you would agree, but things can come together in strange ways. The woods was at the center, the hub of the wheel. All wheels must have a hub. A Ferris wheel has one, as the sun is the hub of the wheeling calendar. Fixed points they are, and best left undisturbed, for without them, nothing holds together. But sometimes people find this out too late. So that is the prologue. And looking back on the first time that I read this book, that prologue meant nothing to me. It was only confusing. I didn't understand a word of it. And you are probably feeling that same way. Don't worry about that. At the end of the book, it will have made sense. And we'll go back and look at that hopefully at the end. We'll try to remember that. But try to listen to it maybe one more time. Watch this video and listen again. All right, so that is the end of what I'm going to read today. However, if you do have the book, I know that it's going to be very... you're going to feel like you're going to want to read ahead, and I know what that feeling feels like. I'm going to encourage you to try not to read ahead, and try to stick with the chapters that I'm reading for you. What it does is it slows you down and allows you to really process and think about what's happening in each chapter instead of going through it very quickly. Like I said, I also will be doing some activities with this book and some chapters. And if you get too far ahead, some of my activities really don't make any sense because you're too far ahead of where that activity actually kind of belongs. So if you have found the book, try to resist the urge to read more than what I'm reading to you in any particular chapter. Try really hard. I know it's hard. All right, that's it for today.